Well, hey everybody, we're at Ben Avery Shooting Facility in Phoenix, Arizona. We're out here with the cover concealment angle trainers from the virtualtrainingacademy.com. My friend Austin gave me a couple of sets of this guy here, and we have it set up kind of like a standard doorway. I didn't measure it, but this is about 36 inches across. Really all we're looking here is a left side and a right side barrier that I have to see around that's opaque and taller than me, okay? And what I want to work on today is I want to work on this idea. We worked already on leaning out and seeing what's going on. Today I want to see the difference between going from the low ready around the corner and going with gun up and supposedly on target. Today's video is brought to you by the generosity of Newbold targets. Newbold targets are self-sealing reactive polymer targets that act like steel targets for training and practice but are safer than steel. They allow bullets to pass completely through the target without ricochet or lead splatter. Check out their links in the description and thank them for bringing us today's video. So today's lesson is all about whether or not is it faster for me to come from the high ready and gun up and actually doing work, or is it faster for me to just simply come up from a low ready position? Now this can be important, right? So if I come here and I'm facing the camera, and we're just facing the camera without worrying about the cover in the moment, right? So I want to see, again, if I'm here and I have the gun up and pointed on target, and I get a go command, I get a command that says, fire the gun and hit your target. Let's just see how long it takes for me to do that with the gun up and on target and my finger high and on the slide, because we're going to say for whatever reason, I'm not in a ready to shoot position. I'm just going, okay, wait a minute, I might need to shoot, then I get my go signal. How long does this take for me to get a good hit from up and on target? Okay, that was a pretty good shot. 0.46 seconds is what that took me. Now I want to do the same thing from a low ready position. Now what you can see here is that instead of the gun being up and on target like this, I'm pointing it down towards the ground. So I'm going to point it all the way at the base of him, see how long that takes. Okay, got a decent hit. 0.58 seconds, so about a tenth different there. Let's try it one more time from the low position. Oh, that was a great hit. 0.51. So what you can see is that they're functionally identical. We're 0.03 of a second difference is the reality of things. So what this means to me is that whether I'm here and I'm challenging somebody, I mean, down at the floor is if I'm not in this imminent spot where I go, I'm going to shoot this guy right now, that's better. Now, how does this apply to cover? Well, same thing. If I come out here and I'm going, okay, I have the gun up and now I'm going to lean out to cover and I'm on this guy already. That assumes that I know that he's standing up where my target's going to be, but in reality, I wouldn't know that. So what I'm going to do here instead is I am going to have the gun out, but I'm going to have it at a low ready position, because then when I see, now I come up and I get a hit. So I do the same thing. So instead of coming out here and seeing him and going, okay, here I got him. Now I got him, sure, and I get a good shot on him. However, I'm down here. Now I'm not as apt to be pointing a gun at an innocent. Because again, if I come up here, what if I come out and my camera is an innocent person? Now I'm pointing a gun where I don't want to point a gun. They might startle me, but they're not a threat, and so I don't want to shoot them. So instead, I come down here and I say, oh, okay, that's an innocent, that's not, got him, and I make a good shot on him. So this is a safer way. So when I don't know what I'm quite doing here, I don't generally look through my sights when I don't have an established threat. Instead, I come from a low ready position, or I can come from a low compressed ready position. I can lean over, there he is, got him, and put a shot on him. That's how we use this effectively, keeping that muzzle averted so that I don't muzzle people I am not ready to shoot. So the lesson here, whether I'm standing in front of a guy who I think might become a threat, an imminent threat, who's a threat that's brewing, I might have a gun in hand or whatever, or I'm using the angles like this in order to see what's going on. What happens here is I want to make sure that I'm safe doing so. So practice this either from the low ready position that I'm not pointing the gun at somebody, or from a muzzle averted compressed ready position. Drive the gun out, get the shot when you need to.